All right, everybody, welcome back to Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room.
Two Dudes in a Room. My name's Cordell.
And I'm not. See, you're all theoried up.
I am. My mind is just on Infinity War currently.
It's running crazy.
We're a little bit late on the Infinity War boat. If you type in Infinity War in YouTube, you get millions of results. So we're gonna be far down that list on the whole
theory wise and
just
talking
that
about
our video is not even gonna show up when you type in Infinity War.
Maybe.
Which is cool. Which is cool. I mean,
it's fine.
So the big thing I really want to get to with Infinity War is who's gonna die.
Right out the gate. Out the gate. You
want
to know who's dying.
I want to know who's dying. See, there's Infinity War, and then there's most people are calling Infinity War Part 2, but officially it's the untitled Avengers movie for 2019.
Are they making a second one in the
Yeah, it's going to be a Part 2.
Oh, there is? Okay.
This isn't it.
They're doing like the Harry Potter.
Yeah, Harry Potter, Twilight, the whole...
Yeah.
Everything that's popular has a Part 1, Part 2.
Getting as much out of it as they can. Anyway.
Well, I mean, there's so many characters.
Yeah, that's
fitting
true.
all of them in with good story arcs. And
yeah.
First he's got It's like Harry Potter. In Harry Potter Deathly Hallows Part 1, they were finding all the Horcruxes. Mm-hmm. So that'll be Josh Brolin's Thanos finding all the Infinity Stones. He's like 2 right now out of 7 or 6. I am sorry that I cannot remember. But anyway, him finding them and then him being at full power for Part 2 and all that goodness.
Okay, that's fair. I'm going back to, I'm blanking on which movie it was, but it was when Tony Stark had his vision of like...
Oh, that was Ultron.
That was Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Okay. It showed who died, right? And that was everybody dead?
It was all of his friends dead. That was. I mean, I think that was a vision of Thanos, which I think it might have been because of the Vision Stone, the thing that was in that's in Vision's head.
Yep.
But I don't know if that was showing him a vision of Thanos is coming, which it could be, or if it was just this is going to happen. So you need to... Your
moral compass needs to change here.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing it's a vision of the future of what is to come when Thanos comes around.
Okay.
But yeah, like literally everyone was dead and Cap was just grabbed him and was like, "You did this."
Okay. All right. So
and then Ultron was born.
We can't really base anything off that vision, I guess.
I suppose you can't, but what I am theorizing about is that after this movie...
Yeah,
Chris Evans he's no longer contracted with Marvel.
Oh yeah, no,
so I think he's out of it.
Yep, I think he dies too.
He was supposed to die in Civil War.
Was he really?
Yeah, instead of going to Wakanda and living out his days with Black Panther and all those guys, what really happened is he was brought in and then he was assassinated.
Oh
and
really?
He became this big symbol of look what happens when we let this get out of control.
Right.
And we need the Avengers.
Okay.
So that's when Cap died the first time.
All right.
So many universes.
So I kind of say we're going to go through names and see who dies and who doesn't.
I'm just going to go down a list.
All right.
The weirdest thing to me was that on IMDb, they have the top billed cast, which is usually like 4 or 5 people.
Yep.
None of your main Avengers are on it.
Yeah.
Except for Scarlett Johansson. The top one is Karen Gillian. She is Nebula, the blue chick from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep.
Then we got Tessa Thompson, who is Valkyrie from Thor Ragnarok. She just showed up, already top billed cast. Obviously Josh Brolin for Thanos, and then Scarlett Johansson. And then you've got a list going Loki, Mantis, Wanda Maximoff, so Scarlet Witch, Thor, Spider-Man. Like it takes you a while to get to Captain America and Iron Man.
Right. Okay. All right. So that's a good kind of theory based off of maybe their time's due. To give up the superhero act.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. has expressed that he does not want to do another Iron Man movie.
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely the most expensive person when it comes to all this. So I think they're gonna get rid of him. I think Infinity War and Infinity War Part 2 are going to be them cleaning house and getting ready for the next phase, which is all these startup groups like Inhumans and all these other little groups that come about after.
So you think they're going to be in those parts as well, or those movies, or you think
Inhumans are getting their own movie in the future?
Right. You're saying when you say clean house, you mean Marvel is cleaning.
Yeah, Marvel's
house.
cleaning house. They're getting rid of some of their big hitters.
Yep.
They don't have to pay as much money to bring those people around next time.
Okay.
And I don't know if they're going to start from scratch, but they're going to severely douse their list.
Okay.
when it comes to heroes that are going to be in the movie, there's two for sure that I don't see them killing off, and that is Peter Parker, obviously,
Spider-Man, yep.
the Spider-Man, and Thor. And the reason I say Thor is because Thor has finally found his footing.
Okay.
With Thor 3.
Right. Okay.
Everyone was almost everyone was wishy-washy about Thor 1. Like it had its moments. Thor 2, people were very wishy-washy about, but it's pretty unanimous that people liked Thor 3.
Yeah.
Except for
okay, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it, but I'm walking in there with high expectations, and I'm just saying I was let down. So that's my whole takeaway with it, and I know people are gonna be upset with me, Kevin. And so it was just the only thing that bugged me was the humor. Not that it was bad; it was just predictable.
Okay.
So like I was like, all right, set up, big hero moment, and there's the joke.
Got you.
It was just rinse and repeat for the whole time. Anyway, moving on. No, I don't think they're gonna kill Thor. I don't think they're gonna kill Spider-Man. I agree with you.
I'm pretty sure they have another Spider-Man movie in the works.
Yeah. Yep.
And I'm also not a huge fan of Thor's new look. I like the short hair. I don't like the eye patch. I've had some time to think about it. I believe on the podcast I've expressed I'm kind of okay with the eye patch. I saw him in the trailer, and he's talking to the Guardians, and I saw the eye patch, and that looks stupid. I don't like it anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of wishy-washy about it, too. I mean, it's the whole, like, symbolizing him growing older kind of thing.
Yeah, taking over the man. He's the leader of the Asgardians now. He's new Odin.
Right.
Odin had an eye patch. It's him.
Yep.
It's like when you see someone after a while and now they're wearing reading glasses. Time has passed.
Did you find that surprising that they threw that in the trailer so quickly? Like they made Thor Ragnarok came out, and then a week later they dropped this trailer. They just
it's a little more than a week, but yeah, like they were brought in by this giant ship in space. I had to assume it was Guardians related.
No, I'm saying are you surprised that they showed Thor with his eye patch in the trailer? Because it's kind of a spoiler for Thor Ragnarok.
I think you're big time Marvel fan. By the time the trailer came out, had already seen Ragnarok.
All right.
You're just getting the normies at that point, and the normies might not even be watching the Infinity War trailer because they haven't seen Ragnarok yet, which is, cool.
Fair enough. I was just curious because I watched it. I'm like, wow, I kind of threw that in there pretty quick because I remember watching, or rewatching Thor Ragnarok trailers, and there was a moment where he did have an eye patch, but they CGI'd over it in the trailer, so it wouldn't spoil or anything.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I'm like, cool. Did they not want to do that in this one, or they just didn't give a shit, or they're like, hey, we need to get this out the door, kind of thing. So
get it out the door. Because like I said, at that point, I'm pretty sure people had already seen it. They were like, you've seen it, you know.
All right, fair enough. Moving down the ladder of people they kill or not kill. Keep on the Avengers kind of train for people.
Let's stick on the Avengers for right now. We'll move to Guardians and Doctor Strange and his group.
All right. What do we got next?
Bucky Barnes.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind if they killed Bucky. Honestly, I didn't like him. Yeah, I don't like him.
He's caused more trouble than he's worth. He's a decently cool character.
Yeah,
but I think the killing off of Bucky is going to set Cap off. That's when Cap's going to go either AWOL or he's just going to get in Thanos' face, and that's when Cap's going to die too.
Yeah.
It's going to be a big triumphant moment of like Cap's going to take on Thanos by himself. He's got his shield. It's going to be awesome. And it almost might be comedic where it just boom, smacks him out of the way.
Yeah.
Breaks Cap's neck and just everyone's like,
it's shit. Do you think it's going to be one of those things? Are they going for the comedic effect of Thor Ragnarok?
No, this one's going to be gritty.
Okay, all right.
I think Thor might be funny. The Guardians might be funny.
Yeah.
But it's their own... Bring it to this very gritty movie.
That might be weird. I don't know if I don't know if that would work very well.
It's going to end up being like Apocalypse, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Because if you've seen X-Men Apocalypse, it's meant to be a grittier movie.
Yeah.
But there's like tons of humor, and the flow of it was wrong. If they could get it to flow properly, it might work.
Okay. I mean, Marvel has let me down very few times so far.
Yeah, like I've technically the Incredible Hulk movie with Edward Norton, that is in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I guess
that's probably the most let down movie I've seen by Marvel.
And it didn't even let me down that much.
Okay.
The time I've been let down the most is Iron Man 2. I did not like Iron Man 2.
Yeah, it's kind of wish-washy, but nevertheless, we got a big list.
We do. There's so many people in this thing.
Oh wait, do they kill Bucky? Yeah, I mean, I hope
think Bucky's gonna die.
I hope he dies. Anyway, moving on.
So Black Panther.
No,
He hasn't had his own movie yet.
Right.
You're
Which
not
again,
gonna kill him off after one time.
the timeline that the movie comes out, or his movie comes out in the timeline before Infinity War happens.
True.
So.
It's him. I'm guessing it's got to be a prequel. It's got to be like Wonder Woman.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's true. That's possible. I don't think he dies just because he's such a new character, and
everyone was so hyped for him in Civil War that I don't. He's so new to the franchise.
He's kind of I don't know if he was overhyped in the Civil War movie.
I remember when they were doing promotion for Civil War, they would show Team Cap, they would show Team Iron Man, and then when they did Team Cap, it was just them standing there, and then his Chadwick Boseman, the guy who plays him, said, "Really? You're just gonna come out? Like I'm not even gonna have a line? Like people have been waiting for me for months now to figure out what this character is."
That's awesome. No, I don't think he dies. For many reasons.
Yeah, so, there's a lot of reasons why I think Black Panther is safe.
There was one thing in the trailer I remember watching. I can't take credit for this. It was Jeffrey Johns that pointed this out. That one of it, like the lady guardian of
Wakanda.
Yeah, she was like in the running, the slow motion running towards the enemy. So he pointed out like, well, we know she's not gonna die if there's like a tense moment in Black Panther now. So thanks for showing us that. Anyway, but yeah, moving down the list.
Next up, we have Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Stephen Strange.
Oh, does he die?
No.
I don't think so.
If you've seen Doctor Strange, the ending sets it up for another Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah,
and Doctor Strange is one of my favorite Marvel movies to date.
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
It's like I would say I like it more than Ragnarok for sure, and more than most Avengers movies. I think the first Avengers is kind of like it holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah. It's very different than like what we're seeing now, because you're like, oh my god, they're all on the same screen together,
they're coming together, and then it's like, oh, obviously they're all together now.
Right. So, moving down the list.
My next one, I've got Hawkeye.
Ooh, that's a tricky one. He can go either. He's kind of a wild card.
I don't know where he's gonna come in, honestly, because he's been out of the game, then came back into the game, then went out of the game like 2 or 3 times now.
I think they kill him off then if he's on the fence about staying in.
He's got the family.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't know.
If he does die, I think this Stark is gonna set his family up pretty freaking well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like Stark Industries is gonna just like, here's $1 billion.
Right.
In a trust for these kids.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he dies, unfortunately.
I think Hawkeye. I'm also in the boat. I think that Black Widow's gonna die too.
I think she's going to live on that one. Just because she's like the outlier kind of person. You know, like in all the movies to me, she was one of the people that kind of didn't throw herself in the middle of the danger. She was very safe and very.
She has no superpowers, so she's very
smart,
calculated with her stuff.
Yeah, so I think she'll play it safe. She might make one of those sacrifices for like she could sacrifice herself for Hawkeye. I could see that.
Or Bruce. I could see that. Going either way on that one.
God, I'm not a big fan of that relationship.
Neither am I.
Moving on before we get onto that topic.
If she does live, I think she's going to be like the mentor to the new generation of Avengers.
That would be cool.
Like, you know how at the end of Age of Ultron, I don't know if I remember if it was Cap or if it was Tony at the new Avengers base. There's like welcome the new recruits.
Right.
That she's going to have an almost similar line. When training in the new.
I could see that for sure.
I would guess Spider-Man and Miss Marvel or Captain Marvel. I'm so sorry. Again, I'm fucking that up. I'm so sorry.
And I think she should get her own solo movie. Not her playing it, but like someone playing her younger self being trained in.
Ooh, yeah, a prequel would be kind of cool.
Yeah. Come on, Marvel, get on that. Before Inhumans comes out. Moving on.
Ant-Man.
Ooh.
I don't think so because Ant-Man and Wasp is coming out.
Oh, yeah, they are coming out with a second. But again,
that's not a prequel.
It's not a prequel.
That's not a prequel. That's definitely after.
Oh, okay.
Because at the end of Ant-Man, you find the daughter of the guy who was originally Ant-Man.
Yeah.
She finds the Wasp costume. So she's going to play Wasp. It's obviously happening after.
But this is, so timeline-wise, it is after Infinity War.
I think so.
Or
it could be in that time frame because like they're so wishy-washy with these timelines.
All right. I say if the second movie takes place before Infinity War, I say he dies. If it takes place after, then obviously he has to live.
Okay.
but I don't know the timeline on it.
I don't know exactly where it falls in the timeline. So
Yep.
that's yet to be determined. I'm going to say he lives, though.
I think to me, I got more of a vibe that it happened before Infinity War. So I'm gonna say he dies in this one.
I've got a couple more here. The big one I want to go for is Hulk and Groot. Those are probably the last two that we do here on this one.
Hulk. Oh man, does the Hulk ever die? I don't remember how he dies in the comics, doesn't he? Or he doesn't die.
Not that I'm ever aware of. Like every time he's like Bruce has tried to kill himself. Like he's put a gun in his mouth.
And
like he said that said that in like Avengers.
Yeah, and the green guy spit it out.
Yeah, the green guy spit it out, and it's pretty dang hard to kill the Hulk.
Yeah.
But if anybody can do it, it's Thanos.
Yeah.
The biggest bad that is.
Man. Does he die? I am going to say yes. Only because
he's not getting his own movie, I don't think.
I don't think so either. But to me, they're going to do the whole dramatic thing of the love interest dying kind of thing. Where Scarlett Johansson lives,
and Hulk's
gonna die.
Like Thanos gives you the Power Stone or something, and just send a big blast of energy her way, and it just like rips a hole in Hulk, but saves her.
Yep,
that'd be a cool scene.
I mean, I'm
gonna put money on that scene exactly happening right now.
Yep, or it's gonna be the whole. If they obviously, I think Vision's gonna die. Because you kind of
I'm sorry. Yeah, Vision's down this list a little bit more, but I think Vision's going to be gone because he's got the Infinity Stone in his head.
Yep. And then I don't remember if she was still alive or not. The love interest of Vision. I think she's still. She's alive.
Scarlet Witch. She's still alive.
Yeah, she's still, okay. Cool. I'm just like, well, God, there's so many love interests. Anyway,
but I'm pretty sure she's in prison right now. Which will.
Yep.
Which is going to solve itself. Eventually because they have to get all the Avengers back together. Get the band back.
I'm gonna say Hulk dies. That's crazy that they would go that direction, but I could say it.
Before we get to Groot, I'm looking at the cast right now, and Peter Dinklage is in this movie.
Oh,
the tiny guy from Game of Thrones.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's in the movie. It doesn't have a cast like character he plays underneath him.
All right,
but he's in the movie.
Okay, interesting.
My next one is Groot.
No, Groot doesn't die.
I don't think Groot dies, but I think it's a similar thing is going to happen between Rocket and Groot.
Oh, yeah.
Where Rocket's going to die in Groot's arms, and then that's going to piss Groot off, and that's when teenage Groot is going to like just go all Hulk and become full grown Groot again.
Yeah. Do they kill anyone else from the Guardians? Do you think? I think
Mantis,
I can see
maybe.
Yeah.
They have to kill off more major characters, so maybe Peter Quill. I don't want them to. I do not want them to kill my Star-Lord.
No, I can't see them killing Star-Lord.
But
who knows?
All the rest of them are too high up the list. Like maybe Drax.
Yeah, maybe Drax. I don't even know. I mean, it just comes to budget at that point because I don't even know what they would do. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it's interesting that they're bringing a big group of Guardians of the Galaxy into another group that is the Avengers, which technically they fall under, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they're bringing like they've got the Guardians over here is like 6 members. You got the Avengers, which is like 20 members at this point.
Yeah,
Spider-Man. Then you've got Doctor Strange with all like he's got a whole school full of sorcerers at this point.
Right, and I'm just thinking to myself, like to me. The Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy are like 2 separate groups. So I'm
currently
thinking, like,
they are, but they're going
to be the same one. But I'm just like nitpicking from like, okay, this person's gonna die from this group, this person's gonna die from this group, kind of thing. Yep. So a majority of the Avengers die, considering from our list of people that we named off, which will be interesting because I think they're moving on. So
I don't want to see Vision go because Vision is such an interesting character. He was just brought on the team, but he's got that Vision Stone in his head, and I don't think.
They could do it without killing him.
I don't think Thanos is gonna be able to prick it out of his head. And if he does, Vision's just gonna be a dude at that point. The source of his power is gone.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well.
Yeah, we didn't get to a lot besides deaths.
That's the biggest thing right now. So.
You
want to go a quickie?
One quickie.
All right.
We're missing one Infinity Stone.
Oh yeah, you talked about this earlier.
And I read online it was like a very poorly written article. Like there were a lot of grammatical errors in it.
All right.
But a lot of people are, according to this article, a lot of people, quotation marks around that, are suggesting that Tony Stark is the final Infinity Stone. The arc reactor he has, the element that he made in Iron Man 2 is an Infinity Stone.
Okay.
Which would be weird.
It would be very weird.
Because, like, it would have to fit into the gauntlet, and it was made by Tony, and that's... it's a weird concept, and they made no supporting evidence towards it. Sorry, they did. You know when Loki puts the scepter to his chest?
Yep, and nothing happens.
And then there's another time where in the trailer, everyone's frozen by the time stone, and except for Tony.
Okay.
So it might be because he has an Infinity Stone on him. That
I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
There's a couple things, but I don't think that's true. I was under the impression that it was going to be in Thor's hammer.
Oh yeah,
like when she crushed the hammer, it was going to be in there, and that's what was making it so powerful.
Still could be technically, but
we haven't seen it, and I don't know if they would just bring it up like that, which they might, but
I don't know. I do like the theory of Iron Man having the final Infinity Stone, even though there's not a whole. I mean, there is some evidence for it, but like, it's a tricky road to go down. So.
I don't know about that one. Let us know what you guys think. Comment on this video, like this video, subscribe to our channel. We do a lot of videos like this. It's always a ton of fun, and we want to hear from you guys. So
yeah, let us know what you think.
I guess until next time, this has been Two Dudes in a Room.
All right, see ya.
Have a good one.